welcome back. I'm going to do the reading, same as usual, from the Everyday Wisdom. What I just realized, I looked in the front of the book and I see that my daughter gave me this in 2013, and I've read from it a lot during those years. Anyway, today I chose, I fill myself with love, and I send that out into the world. How others treat me is their path. How I react is mine. He always has good food for thought. And then from the Blessings book, which Chloe also gave me. This one is called, well, he starts off with the quote, or she starts off with a quote each time. And this is by Leo Tolstoy. It is within my power either to serve God or not to serve him. Serving him, I add to my own good and the good of the whole world. Not serving him, I forfeit my own good and deprive the world of that good which was in my power to create. This one's called, Serving the Whole, I feel myself to be a cherished part. In every moment, I am given opportunities for creative service. Sometimes that service is simple witness. I count and encounter the blessings of my life. I recognize and honor the dignity of those whom I meet. Other times, the service is more heartfelt. I reach within myself to console and comfort those who are suffering and in need. There is one substance flowing through all. That substance is love. As I choose to align myself in service to its nature and my own, I also serve by example. This service is not thankless martyrdom. Loving service is an act of enlightened self-love. As I focus on others, my own troubles and losses fall into perspective. Acknowledging the worth of those I encounter, I recognize my own worth. Seeking to serve, I serve myself by experiencing the truth of my loving and expansive nature. This self-knowledge is a great blessing. And the last one for today from Don't Sweat the Small Stuff is entitled, Every day, tell at least one person something you like, admire, or appreciate about them. How often do you remember, or take the time, to tell people how much you like, admire, or appreciate them? For many people, it's not often enough. In fact, when I ask people how often they receive heartfelt compliments from others, I hear answers like, I can't remember the last time I received a compliment. Hardly ever, and sadly, I never receive them. There are several reasons why we don't vocally let others know about our positive feelings toward them. I've heard excuses like, they don't need to hear me say that, they already know, and I do admire her, but I'm too embarrassed to say anything. But when you ask the would-be recipient if he or she enjoys being given genuine compliments and positive feedback, the answer 9 times out of 10 is, I love it. Whether your reason for not giving compliments on a regular basis is not knowing what to say, embarrassment, feeling that other people already know their strengths and don't need to be told, oh, bad timing. Just a minute. I'm making crescent rolls and timer's gone. Be back. Sorry about that. I thought I'd be finished by then. I'm making them for my niece who I'm going to visit today. Anyway, so where did I go? Okay. Already know their strengths and don't need to be told, or simply not being in the habit of doing it. It's time for a change. Telling someone something that you like, admire, or appreciate about them is a random act of kindness. It takes almost no effort once you get used to it, yet it pays enormous dividends. Many people spend their entire lifetimes wishing that other people would acknowledge them. They feel this especially about their parents, spouses, children, and friends. But even compliments from strangers feel good if they are genuine. Letting someone know how you feel about them also feels good to the person offering the compliment. It's a gesture of loving kindness. It means that your thoughts are geared toward what's right with someone. And when your thoughts are geared in a positive direction, your feelings are peaceful. The other day, I was in the grocery store and witnessed an incredible display of patience. The checkout clerk had just been chewed out by an angry customer, clearly without good cause. Rather than being reactive, the clerk diffused the anger by remaining calm. When it was my turn to pay for my groceries, I said to her, "I'm so impressed at the way you handled that customer." She looked me right in the eye and said, "Thank you, sir. Do you know you are the first person ever to give me a compliment in this store?" It took less than 2 seconds to let her know, yet it was the highlight of her day and of mine. Good idea, eh? And you know, I just want to tell you, I came across this little note that I found just yesterday. It's a note from my dad. It's from 2004, July 2004, my nephew's wedding. And my dad said, "You looked gorgeous at the wedding reception. Love, Pops." And it's even better when you give a compliment to someone, if you put it in writing, because they have it to treasure years later. Anyway, that's my message for you for today, and I send you my love.